Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite. In today's video, this should be a lighter video and a more fun video, but I'm going to talk about 3 of the wrong calls that I made over the past year. And I think it's very important for us as crypto influencers or just a guy talking to a laptop, whatever you want to call me, to call myself out because myself, as well as other influencers or people who talk to their laptop as well, make a lot of calls. We say a lot of things and people do listen to what we say. So I think it's very important that we should be able to go out there and say the good, say the bad. And that's myself right now. I am saying 100% I was wrong on these calls, and hopefully you guys will get a laugh out of this as well. And I don't think I was wrong to the point where I was confusing people or telling people to invest in some sort of schemes, or if I ever, or my channel ever pops up on one of these YouTube channels, that's when I know I really did mess up. So that is something that I definitely want to aim to not be on in the future. But like I said, hopefully this is just some things that I've done in the past and I'm calling myself out for. Hopefully you can enjoy that as well. And all of these actually revolve around the Theta ecosystem, because I was heavily focused on Theta in 2022. Like I've mentioned in the past, I'm slowly starting to talk about other crypto news as well outside of Theta, but let's dig into 3 of the things that I was 100% wrong with. The first one has to do with Katy Perry, and I made a lot of bold claims about Katy Perry, what was going to happen with the NFT drops, and I was wrong. And it's funny because if you go to thetadrop.com right now, this is the landing page, which is a more recent NFT drop, but if you go to the second page, the NFT drop is still coming soon. So this is a forever drop that I don't know when it's going to come out. Hopefully it will indeed come out soon, but there's a 3-part series to the drop, and that kind of has to do with one of the things that I got wrong. So let's play this video. This is one of my earlier videos that I made about a year ago, and let's check out what it says.
So it does feel like we're pioneering and trailblazing in this way. Imagine if I put my finger up during the song Firework and you wanted to own that moment. Now you could. So this is, it leads me to believe there are a couple things going to happen with these NFTs. The NFTs will drop via different nights, because in her lineup, she has a different concert every single night. And it seems like if there is some part of the show that stands out, Theta, who also makes me think they will be live streaming this event, they can take that live stream, they can turn it into an NFT, and then they can drop it on Theta Drop. That is pretty unique. That is different. I do like where they're going with that. And I've also seen on the previous articles where part of the sets, so like this big teddy bear, a lot of it, and it was quoted from Katy Perry, something along the lines of a lot of these set pieces, they just kind of get thrown out after the set. So imagine if you could sell those pieces to individuals. I bet, there is someone out there, some fans who would love to, purchase this teddy bear. So that potentially could be another.
All right, so that was halfway correct, halfway wrong. So the correct part was there was a stage drop or a item from one of her concerts that was on an MT drop, and that was sold for, I believe, like $10,000. But I was 100% wrong with Theta streaming the concerts and playing that and then creating those awesome parts from her concerts and turning those into NFTs. 100% wrong. And I also, in a different video, I made a guess that there was going to be multiple NFT drops per month because of her concert, but that was also 100% wrong. So I made a lot of 100% wrong assumptions around the Katy Perry drop, and I am done assuming what is going to happen next. I just hope that the drop does finish, and it will indeed be soon. So that's the first thing that I guessed that was 100% wrong. The second thing also has to do with NFTs. The third one is not NFT, guys, but just bear with me. This was another wrong guess, and this has to do with one championship. And this was a reason for the one championship delay. And I was very confident with this reason. We'll check it out here, and I'll play it right now.
Unfortunately be delayed until 2022. We're very excited to launch this month as originally planned, but we will have more news coming in the new year. And this is, of course, in reference to the official one NFTs that were supposed to drop in Q4 of 2021. So December of 2021 is when everyone was expecting it. And, if you go on Theta Drop right now, as you saw earlier, the drop is still there and it says coming soon. And right now, if you go, onto the website, if you click in outside of Asia, kind of like I said, some of the things that they're looking at doing, the company has sealed a partnership with Netflix, under which the first season of The Apprentice One Championship Edition will premiere in over 150 countries in Q1 of 2022, which looks very familiar to this. 2022 is probably when it's going to come out. They're probably
So that's what I was thinking, and it made sense to me in my head. It still makes sense to this day. There was some big things happening. Might as well delay the one championship NFT drop until they have some other big marketing news, wrap it all together, sell some big NFTs, and that did not happen. Actually, to this day, I still have no clue why one championship delayed and ultimately, I think, canceled maybe? I'm not sure. I would love to have a little bit more feedback from Theta to see what is happening with this one championship drop, because it is something that they hyped up quite a bit. It was on their homepage for a while, much like the Katy Perry one. So much like myself, I think I'm a-okay just making fun of myself and my wrong calls. I wish that there was a little bit more openness and just to see what happened from a business standpoint, but I guess there's NDAs and other non-disclosure agreements out there that maybe they can't do that. I'm not exactly sure why, but that is just me as a, once again, person talking to the computer. I wish there was a little bit more openness to see what is happening in the background, and I think that's a common trend. So that was the second thing. Once again, another NFT related item that I was 100% wrong with. The third one actually is non-NFT related, and this is me just hyping up the price of Theta. I thought it was going to the moon. I know that's Bitcoin, but I did have a pretty confident video out there, and as you can tell by the price, I was 100% wrong. So let's check out this video, and I'm going to skip around in it, so just bear with me as well, and I have to turn off my mic.
Today's video, I want to talk about an article that came out from Cointelegraph, and there's not too many news articles out there on Theta in particular, and Cointelegraph is one of the largest news media sites for cryptocurrency. So when an article does come out, particularly from these guys about Theta or TFUEL, it really does make some buzz and some hype around 22. And just checking out the article, Theta price is down more than 73% from its all-time high. It hurts to read it, but reversal of Theta still has a handful of fundamental reasons for holders to be bullish in the long term. 3 reasons to remain bullish is what I'll go over here. So Theta Drop launches on February 1st, and one of the biggest developments for Theta in 2022 will be the launch of the Theta Drop NFT Marketplace token. So the Theta Drop NFT Marketplace has been out for. And if you don't know, this is Theta Drop, the official Theta NFT marketplace, and T-Drop will be the governance token for this website right here. And we can check that one out here at the Theta Explorer. This is something that has been dwindling down ever since Theta said they were going to unstake about 15 million tokens to pay for future expenditures. And it dipped down. If we continue with the article, the last thing, this is a little part that caused a lot of buzz within the Theta community here. So it talks about the future of the Theta's protocol is advancing blockchain-based video streaming and gaming, and its current partnership with Samsung and Sony. Once again, if we go to the official ThetaToken.org, we can see Theta has, grade A partnerships. Google, Sony, Samsung, CA. If you watch and tune in, I could watch and earn TFUEL, is what this article is saying. So that's 100% true. We'll have to wait for some news release from either Theta or Samsung to see if this is actually true. But if it were true, that means that Theta will be in the household of millions of people by nature of its shipping out on the Samsung TVs. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys, just this Cointelegraph article.
So yeah, sorry I was skipping around there. Probably a little annoying to watch and listen to. But in summary, there's a Cointelegraph article that kind of went into the bullish case for Theta. And as you can tell, the first one had to do with Theta Drop and that coming out. That did not ignite the price, unfortunately. The second one has to do with the Theta staking, that there was, at the time, about 66% of Theta staked, which is awesome. And that just makes the price want to either explode upwards or downwards as well. Double-edged sword there. And then the last one was the news around Samsung. There's a theory that potentially Theta could be shipping out on every single Samsung TV coming out. I don't think that came through to fruition, but maybe it is. Maybe it's just hidden there in the background and we don't know. But those were the 3 items from this article that made me very, very bullish, and I thought it could break out in 2022. Turns out, if we look at the price, this is 1 year chart. It most definitely did not break out. As a matter of fact, it went the other way. And if we zoom out even more, Theta has definitely not broken out ever since its big breakout in early 2021. So those were the main things I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I think it's funny to poke fun at yourself. I am 100% wrong with these 3 things. Katy Perry, still waiting on that one championship, and then going to the moon. Neither of those happened. But with that being said, cryptos, as we know, just like Theta, is down. I am taking this time to purchase crypto every single day. If you're interested in what I am buying, I do have a Patreon link in the description below. If not, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel would mean a lot, and I'll see you on the next one.